Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing on this Thursday, Friday Eve, gloomy day over here in downtown Ontario? I'm here to document a historic building that has been repurposed and will be opening pretty darn soon here. As I was driving up, I seen Alex, who owns the facility, and I got out and spoke to him for a little while, and I asked him what's the status, and he told me that they'll be opening later on this month or maybe next month. They are finalizing small issues and waiting for permits. But other than that, it was a project that was 5 years in the making. Now, this individual, Alex, he has a restaurant out in a different city. It's here on the screen right now. I forget where it's at, but this is their second location. And he is the type of person that loves to find historic buildings and restores them. So here is Glenwood Smokehouse. It has been repurposed, and once upon a time in 1923, when this building was first built, it was Bank of Italy. Later on, it turned into Bank of America in the 1930s. It cost him over $6 million to repurpose this building, him and his crew, but they finally did it. He was very excited when I talked to him just now. You could see it in his eyes. It was a mission. It really is. And we are very excited here as Ontarians to know that downtown is being revitalized, and it's just a matter of time before we are able to have a good time here in our own community rather than going out and about in different cities and finding entertainment. Major construction is happening here for that reason, to repurpose downtown as well. So I asked Alex a little while ago if I could go in and film the interior, and he told me not just yet because there's construction going on still and there's people inside. But what I could do is go up to the window and show you what the interior looks like from the window, and we will venture off onto the side of the building as well. Here's an idea of what we could expect. Major difference. I mean, a major change from what it was to now. Like I said, this took major work, and not only the interior, but the exterior was completely remodeled also. $6 million later. In the 1960s, this place became Richard's Beauty College, one of those two. I know the person who owned it at the time was named Richard Gross, and it was a beauty college for many years, from the 1960s all the way into the early 2000s. In 2005, that's when this place closed down, and it was abandoned for many years. I mean, 20 years. Okay, so now we are on the side here, and we're gonna just check out the exterior, and this is really cool right here. So not only did they bring back the old bank building and the original look. This is what it looked like back in the 1920s into the 30s and 40s. A lot of this original material was covered up for many years, and this is very exciting right here. An early building here in Ontario, which used to be Bumstead Bicycles, late 1800s, and it hasn't been looking like this for over 100 years. I mean, like I said, it was covered up and it looked horrible, but as soon as Alex and his team finished the building, they brought back the original look. Check that out. There's the rooftop bar that's going to be existing pretty soon here. They're still in the process of finishing it, but this is going to be a whole different restaurant here. So 2 different restaurants coming to downtown: the old Bumstead Bicycle location and the old Bank of Italy building. Glenwood Smokehouse. I'm not sure what this restaurant is going to be called, but I do know it's going to be 2 different restaurants. Original material. They didn't knock down any walls and reconstruct it again. This is the original material. Pretty cool. And off on the side over here is going to be a patio for the nice summer warm nights. So how about that, guys? Glenwood Smokehouse, soon to come to Ontario. Very exciting news. And I'm just happy that the city decided to agree to save this building, because at one point in time they wanted to knock it down, just like they did with the other buildings next to it, which became the Ontario Town Square. But they kept this one. I'm glad they did. A piece of history here in Ontario that's going to remain, and we'll be able to cherish for many more years to come.